Good morning.
Morning.
So we are officially leaving Hard Labor Creek State Park in Rutledge, Georgia, so the Atlanta area, and we are heading towards the Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. We're going to be staying at Cedars of Lebanon. There you go, Cedars of Lebanon State Park. In Lebanon, Tennessee, which is about 45 minutes outside of Nashville. So super excited to get going. Had a great time in Atlanta. You guys saw that we went to the aquarium, we went to the Coca-Cola Museum, a couple restaurants. If you missed that episode, just jump back. We'll put the episode up here somewhere. You guys can click on that and watch it now, and then come back to this one later on. Or you can finish this video and go back to it later. So we're gaining an hour today. Nashville is in the central time zone, so we'll gain an hour at some point. So it's about 12:30 now. We should about five-hour drive from here, so we should arrive in Nashville or in Lebanon somewhere around 4:30 their time. So we'll 5-hour trip, gain an hour, or 4:30 by the time we get there. So look forward to it. So enjoy the ride.
Later.
Good morning, guys. So it is the next day. So we got in here yesterday at Cedars of Lebanon State Park around 5:15. So it's just after they had closed for the day. We just checked in this morning, so we're good to go. So we're here for 2 weeks. We're in Site 13, which is the first area, paved site. It is, I'll have to show you guys a little bit later, and I will show you guys for sure this time. It is, we are barely level. So Levelmate Pro says we're like off by an inch front to back and a half an inch side to side, but we can do a bubble level. We're between the lines and bubble level, so we're just barely level enough. But it is a grade to the side and a grade going a downward slope. So our tongue jack is pretty much maxed out in order to get us. I didn't want to max out all the way because I want to make sure it comes back down. So I lowered it just a little bit just to make sure it's not all the way at its end, but it's up there. But I'll show you guys what I did to kind of make it a little more stable, and it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, which is pretty good. I want to say the price to stay here was $38 a night, so I think it came out to like $600 and something with tax for the 2 weeks that we're here. So pretty good deal, I think. We're about 45 minutes outside of Nashville. Lots of hiking trails here. A few of them are closed due to some storms that rolled through previously, so we'll have to check some of those out. Jackson and I rode our bikes around the three different loops that they offer here, and this is the only one that has paved sites. The rest of them have all gravel sites, but they're pretty well spaced out. These are all pull-throughs, so a little closer together, but they have driver side to driver side, so you have a good space on your campsite. But really nice. I'm really happy with it so far. So yeah, it took us about 5.5 hours to get here. A little bit of traffic through Atlanta, a little bit of traffic in Chattanooga, but other than that, it was a pretty smooth drive. A little windy, but nothing too crazy. So thank you God for the travel mercies as always. And yeah, so we'll see what we get into while we're here. Bring you guys along, and hope you guys enjoy Nashville. Like we're hoping to enjoy Nashville. So yeah. Good morning, guys. So today we are going out to explore Nashville. So we're gonna go head downtown. It's about 9:15 now. We're trying to get down there for about 10:15. It's about 40 minutes away from this state park. But with traffic, I think it's probably close to an hour. So we're doing an Old Town Trolley tour. You guys know we love those. So if this is your first time here, we do love Old Town Trolley tours. They're hop on, hop off. Just a really good way to see a new city for the first time. And get the lay of the land and see what you want to go visit. And you get an opportunity to talk to some of the tour guides, asking them for their opinions, maybe things that aren't on the tour, or places to eat, which is one of our favorite things to do. And one of the reasons why we came to Nashville was we really want to try some good barbecue food. Nashville hot chicken is another staple here. So asking them places like that maybe only locals would know about and not really tourists would know about. So that's kind of our favorite thing to do. So we're going to do that today, and then we're probably going to get off at some of the stops and show you guys some of the sites. And then figure out where we want to go back when we go next time, which will probably be the next week or tomorrow, or who knows. So we'll see you guys down in Nashville. All right, guys, we are downtown. We are here in Nashville at the Marathon Motorworks building. So there actually I think is a museum here, but you can park here, and it's where the first stop of the trolley tour is. Just a quick facts about the trolley tour. So this one's a little different not much different than the other ones as far as timing goes. So it starts at 9 a.m., which is pretty similar to the rest of them, but it ends at 4, which is a little earlier than some of them are. Some of them end around 5, some end at 6, and then they close 4 stops. I think it stops 7 through 10. Yeah. At 3:30, and that's kind of where their nighttime district is. So I think it has something to do with them turning over to the nighttime activities, because Nashville, if you don't know, Nashville has a really big night scene here. So we got down here earlier than we usually would because we wanted to make sure we got to those stops before they closed. And then the pricing was about average from the rest of them that we've done. It was a little higher. I think per adult it was $50 for adults and $40 or so for kids. Is that correct? Yeah, so closer to 60 for adults. And I think the last one we did in Savannah was, the train, so hopefully the train's not blocking me out here. The one in Savannah I think was $46 for adults, so it was a little bit less, but this one has a few more stops than the one in Savannah did. And I think Nashville is just a bigger city overall. And also, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it also depends on the day of the week that you go.
Yeah.
It's cheaper, like, of course, next week it's gonna be cheaper. But it also might be because of the rain, or because I know there's also spring break going on this week, so I don't know if that just interfered with this week.
Yeah. And this one also takes an hour, almost 2 hours to do, an hour and 15 minutes. That's kind of different than what some of the other ones. The other ones were more like an hour and a half. This one a little shorter. So if you want to stay on the trolley the whole time, plan for about 2 hours to get around the entire thing. Which what we're planning on doing is staying on and seeing it all once through, like we usually do, and then getting off, figure out where we want to get off, and stay on and get off at the spots that we want to get off at.
Yes. Yeah, we got here earlier than we usually do, but we still got to do homeschool on the car ride. Yep. So that was it. Yep.
Yeah, it was about 55 minutes of driving. We didn't hit much traffic until we got really into pretty much downtown Nashville, which is to be expected. So not bad ride at all. I think the parking is $10. I'm gonna go find out for us now, but I'll let you know if that's what the price is. If that's what it is for the day, then that is awesome. All right, so we'll see you guys on the trolley tour.
Later, Gator.
didn't leave much to Ma and me. It's just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze.
What's up?
Alright, so we just finished lunch at the Peg Leg Porker.
I got a drink.
Yeah. And we were told the guy on the tour, so this is why I always say these Trolley tours are worth it. Because you get different experiences from each tour guide. It's not recorded. It's a real person who lives here and obviously works here. And the second guy that we had mentioned this place being one of the best southern barbecue places in the city. What did you think?
Yes, I thought it was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said to make sure to check this place out compared to all the other ones. So we checked it out and it was really good. It was my first time getting ribs out in a restaurant and it was delicious. It was seasoned very well. Usually I like to have sauce on ribs or on brisket and stuff like that, and it didn't even need it. It was just seasoned very well.
Yeah, from what we understand, the chef is one of the pit masters. So I think he's been on a few Food Network episodes of Pit Boss, and or he's been a judge or something like that. The dry rub on the ribs was really, really good. Smoked to perfection. Kind of fell off the bone as well. It was really good. And I got the pulled pork sandwich. Also very good, very moist, very tender pork. The fries are good. The mac and cheese was good.
Yeah,
so,
I got the beans too. I think they were barbecue beans. They were delicious.
Yeah. So this is in the neighborhood called the Gulch. So it's a newer area. Apparently it used to be more of a rough spot in town, but now it's a luxurious spot in town. I feel like that's a theme in most cities, right? You go from like a rough area and then you make it into a really nice area. So the condos here are super expensive and high-end shopping and all that stuff. But the spot itself looks like it's been here for quite a while. So really, really good. The tour itself has been awesome. Seeing Nashville was really cool. We were hoping to go down to the honky tonks, but I think because they close at 3:30, we might not make it. And if we do make it, we won't be able to get back on there. So we might save that for another day. But overall, having a great day here in Nashville. And I would definitely say if you're here, check out the Pit Porker. Pit Porker? Peg Leg Porker. Sorry, Peg Leg Porker. Really good spot. guys, back in the truck. Had a fantastic day here in Nashville. What you saw is that the last thing there was the Brier Distillery. So if you are into whiskeys, it's a great original Tennessee whiskey spot. Right outside stop number 1 for the trolley tour. So we kind of figured why not, right here. And you could do a flight and try all of the different, the original Tennessee whiskey, the rye whiskeys, and the 2 bourbons they have. And it was really good. I enjoyed it. Nobody else here, well, Jasmine's not into spirits like that, and I'm not really either, but I figured in Tennessee, might as well give it a try. So, but it was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so I think we're gonna come back. We're gonna do the honky tonks, a different day. I think we're gonna try to do the zoo, and then see what else we get into. But there's so much to do here in Nashville. Definitely more than you want to be here for more than just a day. I think you want to be here more than a week. We still do school and work throughout the week, so we only have the afternoons or the weekends. But if you're on vacation here, I think a week or more would still be sufficient.
So much to explore.
Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna head back. We're looking. If you can, I don't know if you guys can see behind us here. No, you can't. But the expressway looks like the interstate's looking like it's moving kind of slow. So it's 5 o'clock exactly. So we'll see what time we actually get back to the state park. But we'll let you guys know how long it took. But it was a good day overall. So
yes, very nice.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Bye.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up below. Also, if you haven't already, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel and follow us on all of our adventures. Next week, we visit the Nashville Zoo. Until then, God bless and stay safe.